Hello fairy friends, it is Liz. I'm in my studio and I thought before I started my box opening that I'd show my latest little bunch of fairies, and they're all ready for St. Patty's Day. They all have similar dresses, but I always try to make each one a little bit different. And of course each of their faces are slightly different. They all have the same color hair though this time. And these will be for sale on my website. They do sell usually within the hour. So these have not been, at the time of making this video, these have not been listed. It's March 3rd. So here in a little bit I'll take some outside pictures because that's the best lighting for them. And they will be on my website. My website is lizamond.com. In the description you'll find the links and also a link to my Facebook page where you can find out what it is I'm working on presently. So I will go ahead and put these to the side so we can do my doll box opening. So yes, it's a little bit weird, but I do make dolls. I sell those dolls and then I buy other dolls. So you can see I'm doll crazy. Be back in just a minute with my box. Okay, back with my box opening. Now, this doll I found after watching one of Tammy Lasky's videos. She had went through a list of dolls she had selected to show on her video of possible restoration projects. I don't believe this is one of them, but it is similar to one of them. And since I have some bigger babies, composition babies to restore, I thought I'd rather practice on a smaller doll. So like my bigger babies and my vinyl babies, those are easy to clean and sew for and make them all pretty, but eventually they'll all, whether they've come to me that way or not, eventually they'll all have some sort of damage. So I think it would just be best to fix the things that I can fix now and learn as I go. Now, here is this. I guess I better get my X-Acto blade back. This is dull, by the way. I use an X-Acto blade whenever I'm sculpting. It has to be really sharp because I use it to shave off fuzz and stuff that gets on the surface. But this is already dulled. I have to change it, so it doesn't matter if I use it for this. I think I'm going to change it. This feels really heavy. It doesn't feel like hollow composition doll parts at all. I already like how the seller has packaged this. She's done a really great job. Maybe it would have been best if she had put more padding in between these because they are surprisingly heavier. Now the arms aren't that heavy, but these are surprisingly heavy. And those only had a thin tissue between them, so those could have knocked together. I have to ship the dolls out that I make, obviously, so I consider myself an expert after 15 or more years. You have to guard from things crushing. You have to guard from sudden slamming. You also have to guard from things hitting inside together, which the legs really weren't. But as far as everything else, it looks like she's got everything separated. The arms and the legs were together. The torso is, and the head is in a separate package, so that's good. Sometimes you don't even get this. Keep this up. you can see what we're looking at here. And I hope Tammy sees this, and also Dodie. I'm kind of talking to the microphone while I'm rattling the paper. Thank you from Fine and Dandy. I am grateful for your business. Positive feedback has been left for you, and I would appreciate the same. Well, that's a cute little note. Okay, so here is the torso and the little hand-sewn dress. That's cute. I probably will not be keeping that. Well, I'll keep it, but not on her. She looks really good, except for this area. That looks like the most damage on the torso. Some crazing. But overall, look at that cute little body. It's pretty sturdy. Okay, now for her head. Sorry for all the noise. That's one of my YouTube pet peeves, is people who take way too long to open things up, and it is just so crackly. And then my other one is nails, when people have the long nails and they tap on everything. I don't know why people do that. I think it's a nervous thing, but sometimes it's really loud in videos. Wow, I sound complainy today. Okay, here we go. Here is our little baby's head. Oh. Oops. I think some of the rubber band that was used to string her just fell out. It was all... Yeah, it's a rubber band. It's not even elastic. You can see part of it's crunchy, part of it's so floppy, but I'm sure if I were to stretch that, that would snap and crumble. She's got her metal loop is still attached really well inside there. Alright, let's get in here and really look at this. Well, she has some cracks around her lips that look pretty deep, and a crack right there that'll soon probably flake away. Not soon, but at some point. Here we're getting to where we see some that's flaked, and then the top of her head. Turn it at an angle so you can see how it's buckled up away from her. All in all, I don't really feel like this is a bad first project to do. And I can't wait to get to the point where I can repaint those eyes, because the eyes really make the doll. Put her together. So hopefully Dodie and Tammy are watching, so they can give me some info on this doll and what would be my first step. And I'll go ahead and show the legs again, because I don't think I came close. There's her other toe. She's got a spot right there. Looks like it's kind of caved in a little bit. The metal hooks are very secure in there, so that's at least one thing I don't have to worry about. And I've restrung dolls before. I have tons of the reproduction porcelain dolls, so I have a lot of practice doing that. I've not ever tried to resurface a composition doll. I don't really see anything except for this little spot right here. I don't really see anything wrong with that arm. Little tiny spot on the thumb and a crack on the finger. Guess it would help if I put it in the frame there. And then some right there, a little couple of cracks. All in all, I think, let me lay her out really quickly. Get this out of the way. Arms and legs. Oops, we might want to put the legs the right way. And then put her head right here. All in all, I think this is a good first project. It's not totally cruddy. And it's small enough that I can tackle this without getting too upset I'm really going to mess it up. And she didn't cost very much at all. That's the other good thing. And she's not one of my bigger babies, so that I have already grown fond of. So if I kind of goof on her, it's not going to be as bad. And I think I can salvage any mistakes I might make on her. Anyway, that is her. She's in a sad state, but hopefully I will be doing a video of her all dolled up. Thanks for watching.